Welcome back to another video and welcome to this week's Team of the Week predictions. It is obviously Team of the Week number 16 coming on Wednesday, and it has to be said the upcoming Team of the Week is going to be a bit weird because obviously a lot of games have been postponed in the last week, and also on the flip side the teams who have managed to play have managed to play twice. So there is a very good chance this week that we see a few players from the same team feature more than one. So there could be some teams that have two players in the upcoming Team of the Week, and I actually think there's a good chance of that happening for a few different teams, and you'll see that when obviously we get into the predictions. So yeah, let's do that. But before we do, don't worry, I didn't forget about the giveaways that we were running in December. Obviously we postponed the latest one, but I have now contacted the winner, as you can see on the screen, and I am going to bring these giveaways back in the future, but this week I'm in a rush, so we're not going to have one this week, but they will come back. If you need some coins to improve your ultimate team, the cheapest place to get them is at IG Vault, and there is a link in the description, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself an even bigger discount off your order. So let's begin, and we're actually going to start with a potential Man City inform, potential second inform actually for Phil Foden. He got the only goal in Manchester City's 1-0 win against Brentford. I won't lie, this one might be, a bit lenient of a pick, but I think there's a chance of it happening just due to the lack of options for the upcoming Team of the Week, so I'm happy to throw him in because of that. Also, that's not a bad looking card, is it? So hopefully that one happens. Another option from the Premier League is going to be Jeffrey SCHLUPP. Now, Crystal Palace beat Norwich 3-0, and in this game, the standout was probably Edouard, who got himself a goal and 2 assists, but I think we're all aware that he's about to get some kind of SBC item. I believe it's been leaked that he's getting a record breaker, so because of that, I'm staying away from him. And it was in fact SCHLUPP who got man of the match in this game from Sky. He also got a goal, so that's why I'm going to throw him in instead. But there is also one of the Palace centre-backs that had a good game too, so he's an option, but I'm going to go with the midfielder. We'll see what happens with this one. There is plenty of Premier League options this week, but don't worry, not every prediction is going to feature a Premier League player, but we do have a West Ham one right here. We've got Jarrod Bowen, who in West Ham's 4-1 win against Watford got himself 2 assists. Another option from this game is Thomas Souček, who got a goal, and Ben Rama, who also got a goal, but I'm going to go for the English winger instead. Kasper Schmeichel was one of the standout players in Leicester's shock 1-0 victory against Liverpool. Lookman got the goal in this game, but I feel like the goalkeeper got the better match ratings. He also got man of the match from Sky, so yeah, few saves and a clean sheet for him. That could certainly be enough to see him pick up an inform item this Wednesday. And then we have another West Ham option. Like I said, there is some teams that could get 2 this week, so this one is obviously from a different game. So West Ham beat Watford, and then they beat Crystal Palace, and it's a Crystal Palace game that I'm referring to for Lanzini, where he scored twice. One of the goals was a penalty, but the other goal was actually quite a nice one. So yeah, maybe an inform for the Argentinian. Davinson Sanchez feels like a pretty obvious pick this week. There aren't too many defensive candidates, and with him getting the only goal in Tottenham's 1-0 win against Watford, it just seems a no-brainer. A goal and a clean sheet, not to mention the goal was very late into the match to just, win him it in dramatic fashion. So yeah, feel like this one is, pretty much guaranteed. I'll be very surprised if that one does not happen. Brighton's McAllister should also get in. He scored twice in a 3-2 win against Everton, and one of the goals, by the way, was an absolute banger. So yeah, should definitely be in my opinion, and hopefully does get a significant boost in the shooting department. And then we come on to a potential one to watch Ronaldo boost, a potential inform Ronaldo. Now let me say straight away, this is, another one where you're going to have to hope that EA are lenient for it to happen. He obviously got he got a goal and an assist in Man United's 3-1 win against Burnley. But I'll say straight away, McTominay got the opening goal, he also got man of the match, so there is a very good chance EA go with McTominay instead. But due to Team of the Week looking pretty weak, I do think there is a chance of Ronaldo. But I will say, it's a slim one. It's not a big one. So unless Ronaldo goes off in Manchester United's game on Monday, I don't put too much stock into this one, and I wouldn't be shocked if we see McTominay instead. But to be fair, we saw Messi get in for 1 goal not too long ago, so I also wouldn't be surprised if EA just throw him in anyway. So yeah, potential inform Ronaldo this week, but as I say, I'm not too confident in it, but I just can't not include it. We then have Rodri, who, I won't lie, I don't want to talk about too much. He obviously scored the match winner in Manchester City's 2-1 win against Arsenal, which is obviously very sad for me as an Arsenal fan. And Arsenal actually played really well in the game, but yeah, things just didn't go our way in that matchup. Everyone's going to be really happy now because we're just suddenly away from all the Premier League options. So we're going over to Liga NOS, and we have a player from Sporting. It's Paulinho. He scored a few goals, so I feel like he will be getting in this week. It was a 3-2 win for Sporting, and Paulinho got himself a hat-trick. So in a week like this, that's going to be pretty impossible to ignore. So enjoy seeing him in all your red picks this week. Another hat-trick was scored by BOWEN. He got 3 goals in a 3-2 win against Millwall, so he's another one which, you know, should be guaranteed. And then we have Harry McKirdy, who did one better and got himself 4 goals in a 5-2 win against Northampton. So, yeah, when I say informs should be guaranteed, this one is obviously one of them. And hopefully he receives, you know, a pretty significant boost, especially in that shooting department, because, yeah, that's a lot of goals. Also, that's Swindon in 5th place, beating Northampton in 2nd place. So that's, you know, a very, very impressive win for them. David Soria is the next player we are going to talk about. The goalkeeper made a few saves in Getafe's 1-0 win against Real Madrid. I think with this win being obviously quite a shock one, and it being only the 2nd game that Real Madrid have lost this year, there is a very, very good chance that an inform comes from the match. The goal was scored by Enes Unal, but I'm going to go for the goalkeeper instead for 4 saves and a clean sheet. But I also wouldn't be surprised to see one of the defenders get in either. But definitely expect to see a Getafe defensive player in the upcoming team of the week. We go from Real Madrid to Atletico Madrid now, because we have Correa, who scored twice in a 2-0 win against Rayo Vallecano. In this game, Renan Lodi did get himself an assist and a clean sheet, so he is also an option, but I'm going to go for the Argentinian forward. Won't lie, although the inform does look quite good, it'll be a bit pointless due to his versus items, but definitely wouldn't be a bad player to get in your red picks. Could be, you know, pretty decent super sub. IAGO ASPAS could also get another special card this week, and just like before, it'll be a very good looking item that I'm sure will end up just being fodder. 2 goals for him in a 2-0 win against Real Betis. That is the reason for his inclusion. Craig Goodwin scored twice in a win against Wellington Phoenix for Adelaide, and yeah, this one, once again, I'm being a bit lenient. Both of his goals were penalties. He did also get an assist, to be fair to him, I almost forgot about that. So 2 goals and an assist, obviously 3 goal involvements. In a week like this, it's going to be, you know, tough to see this one ignored. It's not going to be a great card in terms of playability, but I'm sure A-League fans will be happy to have, you know, another special card within the game. We then have Eva Banega, obviously an Ultimate Team old school favourite, 1 goal and an assist for him, so maybe he could get in. Yeah, it's not looking like a brilliant team of the week, is it? Especially if that Ronaldo isn't included. Brentford's Wissa got himself a goal in a win for them. It was actually a really, really nice goal, so there is a chance he could get in too. We then have a Barcelona player. They beat Mallorca 1-0, and this one is one that I'm just not too sure about. Now, this guy, Oscar, he got the assist and kept a clean sheet, so that's why I've included him. However, PK got some very, very good match ratings, so I think there's a chance he could get in instead. But the way I see it is, an informed PK does absolutely nothing for the game. It's just fodder because we've already got a better PK available via the showdown. And at least if they give it to this, the Oscar guy, I'm sorry, I clearly don't know too much about him. I don't watch too much La Liga. But if they give it to him, it could be position change in form, and yeah, that'd just be the nicer upgrade in my opinion, so that's why I'm going for him. Another Portuguese league option is Medeiros. Now, Braga won 6-0, and they do have a player who got a hat-trick, but I don't believe he's an ultimate team, so the next best option from that game is Medeiros, and that's why I have chosen him. Another Portuguese league option is Pepe. Now, this one is another one, and I keep saying it, I'm not all that confident in, but Porto beat Benfica. Obviously, goes without saying, very big game in the Portuguese league. So because of that, I do expect an inform to come from it. We do have a few options. We have Taremi, who recently got a special card, so I don't think he'll get in. Fabio Vieira got himself a goal, but I don't think he'll get picked. There's Vitinha, who got a good match rating and an assist, but because he's a silver, I don't think he'll get in. So I've gone with Pepe because he's a gold and he got himself a goal in this game as well. So that is my reasons for his inclusion in my predictions. The penultimate player in my predictions is Ross Stewart. He got a hat-trick in a 5-0 win for Sunderland against Sheffield Wednesday. And then we end with Aaron Moy, who got himself 2 goals in a 2-1 win for his side. I think it's very fair to say it's going to be a bit of a weird teamed week. Obviously, there are some games that are going to be played on Monday which could affect it, and I think they will, just due to the lack of options this week. I believe there's 3 games in La Liga, and there's 1 Premier League match. There's also a Portuguese League game as well. I think all the Championship games have been postponed. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It really, really is. I don't think it'll be one that grabs too many people's attentions unless they put that Ronaldo in, and that's one of the reasons why I think he does have a chance. But obviously, the Monday night game between Man United and Wolverhampton could have a say in that. Anyway, those are my predictions for Team of the Week number 16. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you think I've missed anyone, do let me know. I know there's a lack of defenders this week, but honestly, the candidates, there just weren't too many, so it was a bit of a struggle. But anyway, that's what we're going for. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.